What's going on in the DC metro housing market as of March 2020? I'm sure with all the coronavirus talks, you must be wondering, how is that affecting the housing market? Well, let's talk about it. So as always, I've included a link to the Market Minute reports that Long & Foster does. These are historical data comparing the past month of sales versus a year ago. So for instance, if you're looking at Arlington County specifically, it says that 149 units have sold over the last month. That's down 15% versus a year ago. If you're looking at active inventory of houses, there's 171 active houses on the market. This is down 30% from last year. The median sales price over the last month was at $640,000. This is up by 14%. And then if you look on days at market, it's 23 days on market, the average days on market, and that's down 28%. So what does all that mean? There's barely, following the trend as this past several months, there's not that many houses on the market. Houses are selling for more, they're selling quicker. So staying on trend of where it's been. Well, where does the coronavirus play in all of this? Well, with all the government and the new laws coming out, stay-at-home warnings or mandates, real estate, the business of real estate is deemed as an essential business. So it's business as usual for me. I'm still going on showings, still going on listing appointments. Things haven't changed. The market has changed slightly. I would say that buyers are less eager to go out and look for houses. There's still a ton of people because of the low inventory and low interest rates looking, but I would say buyers are being a little bit more cautious and not, they're okay waiting a couple months versus really starting or trying to pursue a house. Sellers, depending upon their situation, they may be holding off for a couple months until this dies down. Some people just have to sell. It just depends if the house is vacant or they're living in it. In terms of showings, there's a lot more precautions being taken, gloves, hand sanitizer, etc., asking to not touch things, which is to be expected. What I'll say, or my thoughts on all of this, the low interest rates right now, they're in the low threes. They've continued to be as low as they've been historically ever. That is trumping the scares of the coronavirus. So people are still out there looking. From a seller standpoint, there is still a huge demand because of the low inventory, and you're still most likely going to have multiple offers if your property is priced well and is presented and marketed correctly. If you're a buyer, this actually might be an opportunity for you. Things are great because of the low interest rates, but it's been so competitive, the DC market, over the last several months. This year has been the worst that I've seen it in terms of the amount of offers and interest and competition that you have to have or face when you're a buyer. But because of all this, less people are going out to look. So instead of 5 to 10 offers, you may only have to compete against 1 to 3 offers, which still is going to be competitive, and you're still going to have to pay top dollar for properties. But this could be an opportunity for you to avoid some competition. You do have to leave your home and see the property, and that's why a lot of virtual tours or agents are now doing virtual tours, which is becoming more popular. But I feel like most people want to actually go and see the home and see how it feels versus through a computer screen. But that's how a lot of people are doing it now. So really, just to give you a wrap up, business as normal. Real estate is an essential business, so people are still going out to look at homes. Houses are still coming on the market, so things really haven't slowed down from that standpoint. I think this could be an opportunity for some buyers. It's still an opportunity for sellers just because the market is still very, very competitive. And interest rates, I think the one key of all of this, interest rates are so low that they're trumping the scares of the coronavirus. So the interest rates, in the low threes are still propelling people to buy versus the rest of the country. I know things have slowed down a lot, but in the DC metro area, because it's so competitive, things will continue forward. So that's the market update as of March 2020. If you'd like to learn any more about this topic, please feel free to reach out to me. You know how to reach me. But again, stay safe, be happy, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.